A costumed 9-year-old girl was accidentally shot outside of a home during a Halloween party by her relative who mistook her for a skunk. So it's not a funny story. This poor girl was airlifted to a nearby hospital. She was shot in her arm, her shoulder, her neck by a shotgun. So not only did he try to shoot the skunk off his property, but he used a shotgun.
All right, it's a 9-year-old girl. It's not a 9-month-old girl.
Right.
It's a 9-year-old girl. Now, and she wasn't like getting dressed for Halloween 2 weeks ahead of time.
She was wearing all black with a black hat and a little white tassel.
That's it.
Right.
And what's the first assumption? Because we're Americans, right? We all have our guns. We're all ready for dangerous skunks who are coming to invade our house, right? So for his first reaction is lock and load.
Which I think is, this was at a Halloween party. So anybody
that's even crazier.
With kids in attendance, why would you bring out your shotgun at a Halloween party where there's kids there? And the poor, literally, if it was a skunk, like, why do you have to shoot to kill the skunk?
And second of all, if you kill the skunk, it would probably smell up the place. You hope that it walks out of your yard. This is, I mean, look, I know that's the least of the problems, right?
Yes.
But God, that's the, look, the story's a little larger in my mind because of that.
Right.
We keep making these mistakes over and over again. And whenever we get into these arguments about gun control, people say, oh, no, you don't understand. I would use my gun right. Except for all the times that you accidentally shoot a 9-year-old girl thinking she's a skunk.
You shouldn't even be using a shotgun at a skunk at night anyways, with friends and family around. I mean, there's plenty of ways that he could have done to try and get the skunk off his property. He could have thrown a rock. He could have used a hose. I think it's just ridiculous, and I think it's so sad because this girl is hanging on to her life. She is they didn't really verify her condition. They did say that she was alert when she was airlifted to the hospital, but I mean, she was shot in her neck, her shoulder, her back. It's so sad.
And he's related to her.
This is her relative, and the police say that they do not believe that there is any drinking involved.
So they said they don't know, and they don't know whether they're going to charge him.
Yeah, they don't know whether they're going to charge him.
I'd throw at least some sort of negligence, something or other.
Yeah.
Come on, put some thought behind it. But of course, in our country, well, if you shoot someone, you're assumed to be innocent. So you're assumed to have done the right thing, and then we'll worry about details later.